Has Niall ever wounded Andy?
Yeah, when they first met, they fought. Niall stabbed Andy.
I have a theory that that is the reason why Andy has...
Oh! Is Niall the only one who can kill them?
There was a legend that Discord and I had heard of centuries ago. That a wound from the last immortal has the power to take away anyone else's immortality.
Okay.
So Niall was the reason Andy's mortal.
That's not good.
Well, I believe that Discord is going to use Niall to try to kill all of us.
How are you gonna do? How is she gonna do that?
If we just tell Niall about this, she won't do it.
The wounded immortal may bestow the gift of immortality to another before it is lost. But it has to be willingly given.
So Andy could become immortal again.
Does she want that after so long?
Yeah, I would not want that.
It's just a theory.
Yeah, this could all just completely be bull honky.
Could just be a legend that she found.
Go easy on me, it's been a while.
Perhaps you're not quite ready for this, Booker.
Alright.
And they can actually fight to the death here, and then this be fine.
Unless her wounding him makes him mortal.
Oh yeah.
I would like a chance too.
Well, let me play a little.
I insist.
So he knows what Booker's doing. Booker's trying to get wounded so he can give the power to Andy.
Sorry, Book.
This, like, wouldn't Tua say something?
Yeah, I don't understand.
I'm gonna take care of this.
How do you, does he have to, like, give the blood to Andy now, or what? You wouldn't think he's like, damn it, I kind of regret this now.
Yeah. This, like,
I'm
hurts
gonna
for,
die.
like, a long time, yeah.
You okay?
Yeah. It's just been a while, you know, it's not for me.
Might as well, like, you have to give it to her now, right? Like, you've already made the sacrifice.
How do you...
Years goes away.
How does she receive it?
I don't know, it's not clear.
We have to assume that our Black Ops team has full control of the system. From the control room to the coolant chamber.
So it's a nuclear power plant?
Yeah.
It's a trap. Discord's using the bomb.
They're gonna try to make them show up and stop it.
Stop her. And we're playing right into her hands.
Yep.
Whatever their motives are, a bomb is a bomb.
And both of them are willing to blow it to get what they want.
Yeah. You kind of do have to do something.
Yeah, there's a lot of lives at stake.
Shaped charge.
Ooh.
Oh, you were ambushed?
The trap that we knew was a trap trapped us. Cirque du Soleil of death.
Yeah.
Get to the control room. Open that door.
The commando's like, I didn't even get to finish repelling. I got to attack on the way down.
This is gonna be my big break.
This was her plan all along. Discord wants to separate us.
Yeah, you said before you came here that you knew it was a trap. Like, did we not do any thinking about the trap element? Oh, God!
Is that
Liquid
Liquid
nitrogen.
nitrogen?
What for?
freeze him?
Like Boris in GoldenEye?
Oh.
Oh, he said it could incapacitate them, alright?
Yeah.
There we go, nice!
We're blocked.
This way.
Discord is watching us.
Oh,
I
okay,
guess
so
he
how?
did it. He decided to.
I guess you just will it to them.
Show... Yeah, okay.
Give it to you.
I just did, okay?
Alright, well, if that's true, I'm going first. Okay, well, I mean, you can't unring the bell.
I got my expiration date. You have a purpose. This is mine.
Well, so now you're gonna go die right now? Like,
Yeah, why not?
live the rest of your lifespan.
He just wanted to die, and this was me made sure that he.
Yeah, he
He's
was
got
done.
like, this is him making up for having betrayed the group.
Yeah.
But he didn't have to do any of this either. Oh, shit. Okay.
Wow, after all that time, it'd be really like somebody you'd always seen just heal from everything. Like, no, he just
Yeah, no, he's dead now.
died.
Yeah.
Give her what she wants. She wants us dead. You stood with Andy for centuries.
Yeah, but then
Centuries.
other centuries.
Yeah, exactly.
Stuck in an iron coffin.
Come on. Think about that. Yeah, she's just gonna kill you for asking that question.
You know nothing about me and Andy.
Yeah,
This is
honestly,
gonna
well,
be-
but because they're so old, and Niall is like in her 30s, right?
Yeah.
So honestly, that's like it's like, you know, a bug asking you why you're being mean to your girlfriend. It's like, I'm just gonna kill you. Shut up. You don't know what you're talking about.
I know.
Oh, and that it sticks, right? She's the immortal killer.
I'm not healing. Quinn, what have you done to me?
Yeah, it's like, wait. We were just trying to kill each other, but I feel like that's how these people blow off steam.
Exactly. They had the understanding that they were both gonna be fine. Oh, shit! What?
Oh, but she can kill people too, right?
Oh, because
she's
they had the
first.
birthmark.
Oh,
Or-
damn. I
She just got stabbed in the heart. That like stops you from.
Okay,
Doing shit.
so we don't know if Niall's gonna heal, you saying?
Yeah, I think-
She pulled the thing out.
Is this where you tell me that this isn't who I am?
seems like you already got there.
Yeah, you seem to know that.
Each one of us has to decide for ourselves who we really are.
Huh.
She.
The idea of convincing somebody who has already gone so far in one direction not to do the thing that they were trying to do in the first place just by saying this isn't who you really are.
It's her presence here is saying more than just the words she spoke, you know?
I
It's
guess,
about the
yeah.
emotional transaction between them.
Guess I won't cause a nuclear disaster then. You're right.
But she's bleeding out! Just gonna jump out and grab onto the helicopter?
Nah, they're too far away.
Yeah.
They just waited long enough to like let her see them. Yeah, she is going to. No! Why did you stay so?
Yes!
Cool thing about helicopters is that they can fly. They don't have to be close to a ledge. Good thing she's got the axe of power. Definitely you want to attack the power.
Oh! Let's cause a helicopter crash by the nuclear facility. That's a good idea.
That's also a good idea, yeah.
Oh, yeah, well, that got you.
Yeah.
She got shot in the face.
Why is she hanging around?
I
gotta
have
gloat.
to just keep reminding myself, though, that guys, that this is a comic book.
Oh yeah.
Like this is a comic book.
Whoa!
Yeah, this.
Yes!
Hell yeah!
Oh! So they like run her over with a helicopter.
Sure.
What?
You didn't expect that?
Oh, she got her!
what
Wow! How did
precisely-
you get yourself in a position where she could get you?
Yeah,
Real
you were in a helicopter.
Like, that is just a
That
fail.
is hubris, yeah. Definitely
Do
don't
they
use-
know each other? We haven't established that, like, there's a relationship between them.
Yeah, that's very interesting. They know of each other.
Your hand isn't healing.
What?
You're mortal.
Who? What?
Do you know what it's like to wake up after an eternity and find yourself suddenly mortal?
Oh, so she's trying to kill them because she's dying?
It's a step towards death.
Or convince them, one of them, to give her.
Time means nothing.
Oh.
It has to be given willingly, though.
You're gonna kill them?
And we need Niall to
No.
make that possible.
Niall will. She's a destroyer. She can take their immortality.
She'll never hurt them.
You think I'm gonna give her a choice?
Okay, I mean,
You're hand-to-hand combating somebody who you know for sure is, like, unkillable.
yeah, but you can still incapacitate her.
Torture goes a long way.
Oh, ow, the Achilles heels. Oh, man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
a lot
that's
of pain.
brutal. Oof.
So we really just persuaded her not to be a bad guy anymore, huh?
Just by being like, hey, this is not like you.
Or we all have to decide who we are.
Well, also, she's now mortal, you know?
Yeah, that's true. You get a new perspective on things.
You will fight by my side.
Okay, they all have cool, badass weapons now.
Yeah.
Where do you think you're going? I always go first.
Wait a minute.
Anymore, you don't.
Yeah,
Try and keep up.
there's no more routine after you've been in the ocean for
Yeah,
so long.
right. It all resets.
What?
Whoa! What?
Whoa! That was jarring.
Oh, I guess we have to wait for the Old Guard 3. Well, that
What?
is a thing that some modern movies do that knocks them down a point or two immediately in my book, right away.
Right.
Not failing to end the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, the story didn't have a conclusion.
Animated Spider-Man movie that came, and then the second one, Beyond the Spider-Verse or whatever, does the same thing. Stops in the middle of the story because it's like, watch the third one, and they just delayed it another 2 years or something like that.
Man,
So,
I want to know the end of the story.
right, yeah, this was, okay. I guess we could talk about the rest of the movie, but that ending was, that wasn't the end in any sense.
Right,
I was
right.
not
No,
emotionally prepared
no,
for the movie to be over.
Yeah.
That was the middle of a scene.
That was. I wonder how closely it follows the graphic novel, because that is a very good end for like a graphic novel. When you've got like a physical reminder of like how much is left, you're like,
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
oh, okay,
Right.
we're
This is
setting
the last
ourselves
page,
up.
yeah.
That was a good end of the second to last episode of the season of a
Yeah.
TV show.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah.
We were watching this is the sequel to a movie that came out 5 years ago.
Right.
This is the middle part.
Right,
You just
yeah.
call it the middle part.
I had no idea that there was a third one coming, or that like we were.
Oh,
I really thought this was going to be another self-contained tale about these guys, like the first one was.
to be fair, I was like, as I watched it, I was like, they're setting up for a part 3, but I was like,
Oh,
it's the
yeah.
part 3 that's not gonna star Charlize Theron or
Uma Thurman. I mean, Uma
or,
Thurman
like-
clearly has to come back. She's
Yeah, they all have to come
Everybody
back
has to.
technically.
Yeah, she's
None
got-
of these people can just disappear because now they're literally in the middle of running.
It's true.
They
Well,
just
so
left a room and that's it.
so Booker is dead.
Yeah.
Niall and Nikki and I can't remember the other, like those two guys, they're all captured, right? Mm-hmm. And Uma Thurman's got them. Copley, we heard get ambushed over the radio and gunshots, but we didn't see him die. But then he just didn't appear in the movie again, so like his appearance in part 3 is
Yeah.
gonna be like a surprise.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Copley!
Yeah.
Or maybe he wasn't sure if the contract was going to get renewed, so either he died off screen or
Yeah, maybe.
like that could very well. There's
They
a
didn't
lot of
have him-
potential for people to.
Didn't that actor pick up a new series?
I don't know. He's in lots. He's a
I mean,
hardworking guy. Has
Yeah,
been
like
for decades.
I just like I feel like I've seen like some new attempt at prestige fantasy or sci-fi with
Interesting.
him in it,
Okay,
but I might be wrong.
that'd be fine. Chiwetel Ejiofor, that's that guy's name.
Yes.
It's hard to remember how to
sorry?
say. Chiwetel Ejiofor.
No wonder I've never picked because I've seen him in lots of stuff,
yeah,
but I
it
was
is-
like, wait, what is that guy's name?
Luke from Children of Men. That's what I call
Yeah.
him.
I think I don't know that I've ever heard anybody say his name out loud, and I just go, that is the name. I
That's him.
recognize
That's him.
the written version of this name.
It's
Yeah.
like Adewale Akinwumi, however you say his name, from Lost and Oz.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
It's like
How do
I
we-
recognize this written name. I have
Yeah.
I have no idea how to map that to.
If there's actors I really like, I do my best to learn how to say their names. So that's why I have
that's
at least those
respectful.
earnest attempts that I did
Yeah.
Uh,
there. I don't know how close I got, but yeah.
Yeah.
Viewers of this channel know though that I don't know anybody's name
And at
or
least-
what they're in, but
and
I
at
know
least
their faces from somewhere.
I'm glad we just don't live in the culture any longer where as soon as those guys were trying to have acting careers, they had
They're
agents
like,
that were like,
yeah.
your name is Chad Ewing now.
You are Adam Jameson.
Yeah, right. It's like, no, you get to have your name and people will learn it.
Yep, well, people will learn
You
it.
get to decide your name is too weird for everybody.
So one thing, okay, so before we came here today, I went on Google just to figure out what the runtime was for
Okay.
this movie, just to like whatever, and I
Playing
saw the
your
Rotten
game.
Tomatoes
Okay.
IMDb rating.
Sure,
and
how was
it
it
was
received?
lower than the first one. The first one was like 7.6, I want to say.
Yeah.
And this one was like a 6.2. And as we were watching it, I had that in the back of my head, and I was like, I'm enjoying this as much as the first one. You know, it has all the action, it has
Yeah.
the whole, like, you know, it's the whole concept in itself is a little wobbly, but it's addressing some of the stuff from the first one that was like went unaddressed. The
Exactly,
cool
yeah.
fight scenes and stuff, and like characters are staying consistent.
It's definitely a vibes over lore kind of a thing.
Right,
you know?
totally.
It's about,
Yeah,
like, this is
oh, yeah.
cool and fun more than
Yes.
like, here's how it all makes sense and
Yeah.
the fleshed out world it implies.
and
It's
the
not
vibes
about
are
that,
fine
right?
with me.
Yeah.
Vibes are good.
Right, and you know,
But the movie didn't end.
Exactly, yeah. You talk about that like 1.2 point difference in the scores. I would attribute almost that whole difference to ending it that way.
Yeah, no,
Like
that
I
makes
said,
sense.
an ending like that is a point off immediately in my book.
Mm-hmm.
We watched the last movie we watched on this channel was a movie where we said the ending boosted it up a point immediately.
Oh, yeah,
And then, like
that's
the
right.
last
Yeah,
60
yeah.
seconds, we were like, that added a point to the score. That was
Sure
awesome.
did.
So yeah, but this, you know, the opposite can also happen clearly because this was. Yeah, that was annoying to see the credits come on the screen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
invested and wanted to see them go rescue Niall and everybody. I had sort of looked at the clock and was like, this is going to have to be a pretty
This is
quick
what I was
operation.
thinking, too.
Yeah. And there was. It's not like there wasn't stuff in the movie that they couldn't have cut.
Oh, sure. There
You
was
know,
plenty.
there was a
They
lot
were-
of stuff that was like, this is fun. I'm having fun watching it, but like, we didn't need to be here. I don't know.
This could have been an email.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know about, or you know, the runtime wasn't too long. Audiences are accustomed to long runtimes. They could have just put that final mission at the end of the movie to make it more satisfying, and then. You know, it's about a bunch of immortals. You can come up with another story to tell on the end later instead of having to chop the end of this story off.
I think I would, if I was looking at like, okay, what would the third movie be? I obviously can't just be that mission because that mission is not enough for it. So I think we're gonna like, it feels like natural to go like, oh, and in the third part we'll go flashback and you get Discord's backstory.
Yeah, I mean,
And
so
like you build that up.
There's obviously a lot they can pull from.
This is
but
not
at the
Fast
same
and the
time,
Furious, though. How many of these can they possibly be planning to make?
I mean, but just to contrast it with the first movie, which Lewis you didn't see, so you don't have that frame of reference there. But I just feel like the first one was sort of a discrete problem that the group is dealing with. Like, here's this scientist guy and his group, and they want to capture them to extract the ability. And now we've got like, okay, Discord is another immortal, and she wants to get the power back, so she's trying to kill them and stuff. But like, we didn't resolve that, and so that's why it feels like the third one will be the second one part 2, as opposed to like, here's another issue these guys are tackling. You know, that's why it feels distinct, and that the first one was a whole story by itself.
But that is often like, you know, if you are making this is something that feels like Netflix throws, like, is putting up this balloon with the first movie.
Yeah.
If it does well, then they
think
keep
that is
making
what
them
happened.
in perpetuity.
So they must have a guarantee for number 3 already to end number 2 this way.
yeah, for real, they better.
Yes.
I'm sure. Yeah, it's
That's yeah.
probably
that's
bought these
very
two
interesting.
together, and that was why they were willing to structure it that way.
In stories like this, I'm going a completely different direction here. I just want to talk about like people in a normal lifetime who undergo extreme like trauma. They are dealing with that for the rest of like their lives, and there's a lot of processing and like things that they need to do in order to truly manage that. The fact that we had a character walking around talking after drowning for like
Thousands, many centuries.
like,
at
and
the
she
least.
wasn't completely off her rocker.
She didn't have a
could
1,000-yard stare at all, and
Yeah.
she needed to have a big one. you
Yeah,
know?
right.
To be like, oh, geez.
Yeah.
But on the other hand, I am also appreciative that it's not like, this insane villain who's gonna like
they were
laugh and giggle at inappropriate
right. It's not like,
times.
I can't even relate to this character. Yeah, so
I mean, like, it just
a line to
yeah,
walk.
it did seem like it was a very quick like turnaround.
Yeah,
on that.
to reference like another show that we've watched on the channel, just really quick, like Arcane. If you haven't seen it,
Go
check it
watch
out.
Arcane right
It's
now
Really,
if you
really
haven't seen
freaking
it.
good. And Powder's a character that like you could see her where her insanity kind of came from,
and
that,
the real person underneath there. Still.
yeah, right.
yeah.
But it was like her trauma was so intense that she was doing these things. And it took a lot to pull her back.
Right.
Not one conversation with like,
Yeah, and she was just a young adult with like standard. I mean, not standard, but with just like the trauma from a regular length childhood, as opposed to
right.
a trauma that
centuries and
it's not
centuries.
possible for a human person to undergo.
Exactly. Yeah, you know,
like you don't come back from drowning in perpetuity for that long.
Well,
you
I
don't
think
come
that
back.
I mean, but if you're having, if you're going at it from that angle, we have larger issues with the entire nature of this story and
Right,
a human
yeah.
brain and a human consciousness as like a pattern recognition machine that builds on older experiences to predict new ones. Like living for that long would just overload the entire system. Like the human consciousness doesn't work on that time scale at all.
Or just like
right.
the amount of things that you learn to do without even thinking as a child and still do as an adult without like any
Right.
conscious process. You have not even any real control over it. If you were like very conscious, you could stop a behavior for a while, but it's not. Yeah, that, but like from 5,000 years ago?
Yeah, right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, try to recall clearly, processes you were good at when you were 15, and
right,
like that's your brain is still mostly like you're conscious at that point, you're online, but like you can't access that stuff anymore, and it's only 20 years ago.
That's a good point. Yeah.
It's
I guess
you have to buy in a little bit to them being sort of more
true.
resilient mentally than an average human being.
Like I learned how keys work.
Right.
Like,
And
so you can
now I
pick
have
locks?
to track keys.
Right. Yeah, that's true. And then if you spent thousands of years in a coffin, do you still remember how a key works?
Any of your skills,
or like how to walk with your legs and stuff, not having
right,
done
muscle.
that
I mean,
for-
she could like fight Andy very quickly and stuff like that. Like you still have all your combat muscle memory
is
skills.
muscle fatigue, does that something that their immortality heals? Is that
I mean,
like,
Andy was saying that the worst part about being mortal was the hangovers, so it seems that like other physiological things that are technically damage and stuff like that, they wouldn't apply.
I walk on a treadmill for too long now, and I can't remember what speed I'm actually walking at when I get off the treadmill. So like it. Yeah, you're right. There is just sort of like
you gotta buy in.
Yeah, you're. Yeah. Okay.
It's impossible.
All right, I'll give
That's
it to
what.
you.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's the problem with it is that it's impossible.
Yes.
We have
Okay. I
there's
will-
no experience to go. Although, one thing I do love, like they didn't like talk about it, but the walk through Rome. Of
That was
going
cool.
through
Yeah,
all-
that was cool. I want more flashbacks. The thing with immortal characters is I want to see them in ancient times.
So much stuff we're not getting. Yeah. Modern times is boring.
I mean, it's not, but it's like, I mean, it's also expensive to make old times.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, the nature of their lives, though, like in the first movie, Andy explains to Niall, like when, I think Discord referenced it in this, that like she told her to leave her people behind, and that it was like, because Niall was saying first, like, I should go live my life with the people I care about and then come back and do this if I've got all this time. Yeah. And Andy was like, what you'll experience is all these people noticing that you're not aging and growing to resent and hate you and demanding what you have for themselves. And so it's like interesting to think about the implications there that that's what she went through, or that that's what, people with this condition would end up with envy and rage from the people close to them. To be like, why not me? Why do you get to keep living?
Yeah.
It was, so I don't know. It's they didn't touch really on that aspect of it again here. She just seemed to pretty thoroughly have put that all behind her. But that's something I'd like to see in part 3. I guess is maybe Niall connecting with her people who are still alive.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
That's
interesting. Yeah.
I get like this is. I feel like this would be. I say this a lot with Netflix movies, but like 10-episode season. Little mini-series.
Yeah, so they do that
done.
a lot, where they make a movie that should be a series, or a series that should have been a movie.
Right,
It's
yeah.
like whatever. These are zigzagged a lot. Yeah, it's.
Yeah.
But you can't get Charlize Theron to sign on for your TV show.
No, you sure can't.
Or
Uma Thurman
Thurman.
is not coming up. Well, we've seen Uma Thurman in a couple of things. Anyway,
Yeah.
it's she'll do stuff, I
Right?
guess.
Yeah, they're working actors,
Yeah.
but it's I don't know. Is that about it for the Old
I
Guard
think
2?
so.
I've sputtered out on that one. It was good.
Yeah, it was pretty good. I'm excited to see the end of the story, though, guys.
Underworld is a good comparison, I think, in terms of the vibes. You know, it's brighter than Underworld.
And what was the one where they had the loom that wove?
Wanted.
Oh yeah, Wanted. With the curving bullets and stuff.
Okay, sure. I'll take that comparison too. All right. Well, that was fun. I guess that's it, everybody. Thanks for watching with us, and join us for more videos. Click on everything on our channel. Until next time, I'm Sean.
I'm Nate.
I'm Lewis.
This is Ketchup Packets. Goodbye.
It's Ketchup Packets.